Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Kingdom 2 Crowns, where as you can see upon loading we get grass in, which is an interesting thing. Either way, in the previous episode we were obviously on an island 5 and still are, and we made some attacks, specifically on the right and then on the left, and you can see the remnants of one of the portals there. Sadly, there has been a couple of issues. We've got a bit of a bug where when we're spending coin it's not actually moving that, and also just things like the squires not picking up the knight kit and just some weird behaviours. Hopefully I'll reload and verify the integrity of the game cache. Hopefully that will result in a fix, but we'll have to see. In this episode we want to continue on with the attacks and see how far we get. The problem is now not actually people, it's money, and you can see the coffers are slowly going down there. We can see some money in the background, but we are not getting anything from it. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, I mean, the only real way to get cash I think would be from berries. There will be fishing. You can see there's people fishing quite happily, which is good. We're actually going to recruit those. No, actually, you see all that? The knights have actually picked up all that gear, so maybe a reload and the verification has actually functioned and worked, so that's good. Anyway, this side I am fairly confident can withstand most assaults, because we've got 2 fully upgraded towers of 4 people each. We've got catapults, 3 knights with full complement of people there as well, so overall that's pretty good. I'm going to spend a bit of cash here because we do still have 1 squire on the left hand side. I'm hoping that that'll make them turn around and run towards that. Just going to stand around next to people here, see if they've got any coin on them. Any little bit of coin that we can get is pretty good. Getting the unicorn wouldn't work because we got no grass to eat, so that's a bit of a shame. Otherwise I would certainly use them. Oh, there we go. There's the squire running to the right. So yeah, it must have been something up there. Either way, hopefully everything is resolved. We do have the trees now cleared on this left-hand side, which means we can actually expand to here if we wanted. It means we could get a wall and then another tower, and it's probably what we'll end up doing, but doing that at this stage is probably not the way forward, simply because of the lack of funds. So there you are. I think the attack must have already gone ahead and have ended there. So we're going to continue destroying these trees here. We need to remove those and clear this area. I say need. Need is not really the right term. More want to. I'm also going to order the removal of the trees from this side as well. And there you go. And we'll attack it from both ends. So this is a little exploration that we're doing here, just to see where we have. This is where we got the unicorn. I'm just going to see where we have the next portal, and I think it's just past this little bridge area here. No, it's not. What is here though? It might be here. It's just going to be past that. There it is there, yeah. So this thing here that I'm walking past, we've seen it before. That is where the wild boar is. And if you kill that, you get a lot of cash. Sadly, it hits like a freight train, so we don't want to be fighting that, especially when we've got these workers out and about removing trees anyway, so they'll be in the firing line and such. So we definitely don't want to be tussling with that thing, so there you are. You can see we've got some trees removed now. I'm just going to keep ordering the removal of these trees. Not for any malicious purpose, we just need to clear the area to open it up. Allows faster travel for us, and obviously gives us coin as well. I'm not just doing it because, screw the trees, or anything like that. It's giving us coin, we're getting a clear area to run faster through it, and I'm hoping that we'll get some spawning of the berry bush, but we'll see. It might be on the right hand side, actually. I haven't yet checked. But there's it's actually a nice clear area, and it also means we can expand out and furthermore get more defences, and also make sure that we get closer to the portals, which means obviously easier attacks. We could probably have an attack one more from left and right, but anything further than that, it's going to be too far away, that the actual distance will be too far, so by the time you've sent it and they've got there, they'll have already spawned stuff and they won't be able to deal with it. Oh, there we go, we got another knight there, which is good. We've also got no bread here because this peasant's there and they've ate it. Put a couple of those back on. Gonna stand next to this guy. See, the funds are going down. Not much we can really do about that. I'm gonna get a couple of those. I also want a couple more people with... Oh, there's already 2 jobs here for them. I was gonna say a couple more pikemen, but yeah, we've already got 2 pikes sitting on there. So I'm hope... Oh, this guy will pick up... Oh, apparently a board that was on the floor. Right, fine. No coins on here. No one in that village, so we'll just go back. So I'm gonna hang around here just to see what the attack's like, and then we're gonna have a little look on the right hand side just to see, you know, how close the next portal is. But I think we're probably going to nurse ourselves through winter. I think that's most likely the way to go. I don't know why I'm standing back here, because I don't even think any of these guys will even get past. We've still got fire barrels. I don't think any of these greed will even get anywhere close to the wall, because you can see we've got 2 of these fully upgraded towers now. They didn't get anywhere close to it. We do have a person here, so we'll recruit those, and they'll go ahead and pick up that the other pokey stick, which is fine because they can fish and, you know, hit greed through walls, which is always a bonus. Probably going to start to destroy some of this forest here. Remove all this down. There we go. And we will most likely do it on this side here. Now, unlike the other side, there's only so far we can go, because we do have the... Oh, we could probably get here, can't we? Yeah, I'll get those removed. Because we've got the village, so that's the one we have to worry about. There's that portal there, in a nice position too. We can pretty much do the exact same setup, wall and double tower. We could probably do that. It's probably what we'll end up doing. The distance is quite troubling. See all the workers coming along here. I'm actually going to hang around to grab this coin, because a lot of the time they don't pick up all of the coin. I don't think they can carry... I think they can only carry a couple of coin each, so it's best if I stand around. And we're going to get a fairly decent amount of coin here, but I might have just overextended. Although we'll see. By the time they finish these, and you know, we've got workers on the left anyway doing their stuff, and oh, they're going forward as well, because we've got one more. Yeah, maybe that was a bit too aggressive to remove those. We'll see. Not the end of the world either way. You can see all these trees are being removed too, which is fine. Still got workers coming out. A lot of them would have ran from the far left hand side of from the base anyway, so that's what's probably happened there. Sun past midday now, starting to go down. Nothing yet problematic really, although remember they do spawn stuff to then get to the front. I knew there was going to be a coin there. They do send stuff to get to the front at night, so these guys really want to start running now, because they'll have probably sent that attack. The greed will have probably sent an attack. So I'm not going to obviously order anything else. I'm just going to keep running. You can see all these trees can be removed, but we'll have to remove it from the right hand side. But we can only go up to about this stage here, because anything further it'll remove that, which is bad because we've only got... Is it the 1 or 2 places? It's 1 or 2 places on this entire map that we get villages from. Well, there's only two villages, I think. 1 or 2. Anyway, going to upgrade this to the next level, because it is obviously right near the centre of the base, so that would be a decent thing to do, I believe. And I'm also guessing we've got, yeah, a couple of people around here, which I will then hire. Do you have a couple of people, or just the one? Just the one. No, you see what I mean? They're hiding behind the wall. I think I mentioned that in the last episode, that they do like to hide behind that wall. But getting that bakery up was definitely the best thing we did. Without that bakery, we would be very, very... well, it'd be lesser, that's for sure. We'd just be very, very stuck for people. But with that, it's pretty good. Looks like we got a couple of greed getting in, and there's the knights doing their usual thing. For some reason, really wanting to charge forward like that. Don't know why, but there you are. See if there's any trees on the left that we need to destroy while that attack is finished. I don't think there is, though. I think it comes up to where we need it to go, and I'm also chasing this greed down. You alright? How's the family? Everything alright? We'll get rid of that tree, and that means that the whole thing will be cleared as well. Day 23. And I think we're over halfway through winter. Or at least coming close to. Obviously, once it goes to summertime, or well, spring rather, we'll have all of this area become nice plains, so we can get rabbit off it. So that'll be good. Gonna get one of those, even though there's nobody around to pick it up, but we'll hire it nonetheless. So you can see the fish are still splishing and splashing in the water there. And oh, we've got someone eating bread, and that's good because it's a person, but I don't have anything to give them. So there's those guys. I'll put another bread there. That was like a couple of breads, and you can see the bank is now not very not very healthy. A couple more archers because we've got this thing that's empty. Although a couple of these guys have got some coin on them. I'm guessing the people that ran to the bread. Is it possible that those were some of the... Yeah, I think it is. There's too many people without jobs have ran to this side. And they'll go here. And I'm guessing that, yeah, what's happened is when we ordered a lot of these trees to be removed and we had all the workers go there, they've been coming back and some of them have been caught out. That's probably what's happened there. It would make sense. Let's get... I'm actually not going to replace all the workers because I don't think we need them all. But I'm going to get 2 more pikes and I think a couple more workers would be of some benefit. But again, it's cost. And that's going right low now. So 2 more workers. And that's the finish of it, really. Can't really afford anything else. We're still getting the odd coin here and there, as you can see. The pikes are doing well. Ironically, it might be a pike that we're fishing out of the river, but there you are. Don't expect any coin on these guys, nor do we see any coin on these guys. But I think we're going to have to curve our spending now. Our expenditure is just a little bit too high. Spend it in the right place on these pikes, that's for sure. But where are they running to? They're running back over. Yeah. No, there's no pikes here defending this one, is there? There really isn't. Interesting, I wonder why that is. Yeah, I wonder why that is. Okay, we'll run to the right hand side. We still got some trees to remove, so hopefully by the time I get there the attack will have just finished, or probably a little bit later actually, but that'll be okay. And then we'll go out, remove some of those trees again, get the coin, and also get ready for the expansion when we can. Obviously, as soon as we get to the spring and we get the thaw, we'll have a lot of farming on both sides, left and right, so that's pretty good. Just going to stand here, see if there's any coin. No, that's not. Okay, so we'll head back out again. Yeah, so I expect a decent... After a couple of days, we'll get decent coin from the farming there, which is good. So we're going to spend pretty much all the coin we have on removing these trees. You can see the trees are actually fairly spaced out here. We can only remove the trees up to a certain point. So we'll probably remove these. There's no danger of the workers being caught out this where they are there, whereas further ahead, yeah, that would have been bad. Still got some trees to remove here, but I'm not going to order those now. That's something that we have to do after. See, that's all arcing and sparking as well. But so far, I know this is our third monarch, but we've only had two cases of losing the crown, and it wasn't because of any monumental failure, or one could argue losing the crown is a failure state, which it is, but it wasn't like we had lost it because of poor planning or anything like that. We were caught out by the leapers that, well, as you might imagine, leap over things and grab the crown, which is not good. And yeah, that's why we've been caught out twice by those. So I'm just going to keep removing these trees. It will take some time for the trees in the back there to disappear, and then you can start to get the rest of it. The trees in the foreground we can only order once the background foliage disappears. We'll keep an eye on it, and there you go. You can see it's slowly just sort of petering out. And we'll probably get a couple more trees, although looking where the sun is, I think it will be probably safe to call that there for the tree removal, although we're quite close to the front line, so perhaps not. Especially since the guy's already standing around anywhere. I would really like to get the rest of it, which we will do. There we go. And that one. We'll probably come up to this tree, and we probably won't go any further. I think any further than that we'd be tempting fate. I like to have a couple of trees in the way of the village, just in case you accidentally go past. It's very easy to go past and go, whoops, oh, you've accidentally now destroyed the tree, and then the village goes, and yeah, that's something you definitely want to avoid. And there's the last tree I'll remove from here, I think. Any more would be, I think, quite foolish. But you can see all the trees have gone back there. We could have kept all of these trees in play. Oh, dog's barking. So, yeah, these guys need to start running. But it's very close to the front line here, so it shouldn't be a problem. Also, no snow on the ground, so that's good to see. I'm guessing... Oh, there's another person coming along. Well, if you're coming this side, you might as well pick up that. Pick up that. So, I'm guessing that there's going to be someone standing around at our bakery full of bread. Because we haven't been able to get back to recruit them. Well, there's nobody there, but are they behind the wall? They're not behind the wall, actually. So I don't know where they were. They might have wandered into the town centre. So that's fine. As you can see, coins just sort of spread around here. And pick it up off this person. And they're actually running to the left-hand side to pick up this, I'm guessing, which is good. Just going to stand here. A couple of coin. I think what I'm going to do is actually put some of this coin back in the bank. I think it would be decent enough. Also tempted to get that in the water, but I know it's not necessary. Oh, there's another person hanging around. There you go. What are you doing? Get off the... No! Put bread down. Get paid. Right. Well, there's two people there without jobs, so... And one there as well. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And that's not what I wanted to achieve. So I was trying to give money to this guy, and all that happened was the guy behind them kept picking up the coin, and then he gave me what he was carrying. So I'm trying to get this guy paid. You'd think that it would default to him picking up the coin. See, at the moment it's just the guy behind. that enough? Yeah, there we go. So we put 20 coin in. And as these pikemen walk past, they're doing some fishing as well. So far it's been a very mild winter. We've had no massive freezing of the ground. We've had no huge issues there. There's another person. Been able to fish. No berries though, which is worrying. Don't know where they would be. You can see all these pikemen sort of hanging around there. This should all now be cleared, which it has been. Still a couple of trees remaining, but we're going to leave those well alone. That'll pretty much be a... It wouldn't be a end of series, but it would certainly make it a lot harder if we lose 50% of all of the possible people we can get. So we're getting only one person a day. That would just be... yeah, rather not think about that. I have several times been like running along and accidentally like put a coin into something that you didn't want to do, and you can't cancel it once it's going. It's just it just does it. Here's some fishing going on, which is good to see. I will. There's a person wandering there. I'm gonna. Wow, look at all the coin on them. I wonder what they've been doing. Oh, what they've probably been doing is wandering from one side to the other. And as the pikemen don't actually pick up coin, I don't think they can carry coin. They've probably just grabbed it all. That's probably what's happened there. But there you are. As I said, I'm tempted to send an attack, but I have to resist the urge because we need fire barrels on the left and right. And we then need to inevitably rebuild anything that we lose. And with the coin that we have, we could probably do that once. After that, I think it would be not viable. I don't think we'd have the coin. You see the attacks coming here. That big tower working out nicely. Oh, bit of a game stutter there. As I was saying, the night charge upgrade I really don't see as a positive, nor do I see this guy here with the horn on the back. I think they're just blowing a horn there. I believe when you put it on either side, you can then blow the horn. You can put it on like these walls, and it brings everybody to one side, which is good when you've cleared one side of things, but is it good for any other purpose? I don't know. I think I can imagine more mistakes being made with it, basically. There's 2 more people I'm going to recruit. Not that we necessarily need them, but, you know, I guess it's the only real option. What's that guy? That guy's, like, not animating correctly. See, they're sort of sliding along with the spear going up and down, like they're chanting or something. Let's get a couple more pikes. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing there. There's been some times where the game is seeing some interesting behaviours. There's a couple more coin there, and loads of fishing occurring around here. I'm gonna probably drop. I mean, it's nice that, you know, it's getting me paid, but I'm trying to give him the coin. There you go. And we'll do it again. But it's actually not him that's picking it up, so. Right, so that's 20 coin. That's 30 coin. So we've put 30 coin into it, but he did pay us, so it's not necessarily a profit of 30, it's just we've gained. We've put 30 in. And there's another bread. 1 solitary bit of bread there. Expecting a blood moon sooner rather than later. Don't know exactly when. We'll have to check the status of the moon as it comes up tonight, and then we'll know a bit better how close we are to blood moon or not. As I said, it does feel like we're through winter, or coming close to the end of winter, should I say. Which would be good because then the farming starts back up and we can, you know, get more done. I mean, we're still getting stuff done. What we're doing is building up our army, basically. We're still gathering coin. We're still putting coins into there, and we're recruiting more archers for defense purposes. But it's certainly more of a holding pattern than anything else. But we're not wasting time. We're not marking time. And it sounds like Blood Moon, that. Or is that almost eclipse, that one. Right. You can see they're defending there. The pike wielders are defending there. That was an interesting decision on their behalf. Let's have a look over here. Oh, is that some grass? That's some grass. Okay. Does that mean we are through winter? Is it spring? If so, we'll get Blood Moon tomorrow. Yes, it's thawed. If you see there, look, on the ground, all the water is now coming out of the water wheel. And the grass is starting to grow back. Excellent. So, we've managed to get through winter. Which means, as soon as this bell rings, I expect all of these farmers to leg it to their respective farms. Or not, maybe they're just having a day off. Fine, okay. So what I'll do then, I'm going to switch back over to the unicorn mount, because although it's not as fast and has no defense, it eats the grass and then you gain coin, which is always useful. And yes, the farmers are, I was going to say the farmers are wandering to their other sides, but yeah, one of them is. And unicorn, there we go. Okay, good. So we've got farming underway. Oh, there you go. Look, farming. Right. So spring it is. Excellent. That is what we like to see. So how do we want to proceed? Well, we'll wait until we've got a good amount of farming going, and then we will probably make another couple of attacks on the left and on the right. But that, you know, obviously means we need to have fire barrels. But that's good. It also means that we're going to get rabbits starting to spawn around here as well. So these guys will be, yep, there you go, case in point, getting rabbit. And he's actually picking up that coin for defensive purposes. Well, you know what, I'll make sure you have all of the coin that you need. There you go. I think that's about right. They might need a little bit more. I don't know how many they can hold. Is it 8 or 10? Or 6 or 5 or any other numbers between or before or after that. I basically just give them coin until they don't pick it up, which looks to be about there. And he still wants coin. I think that's about it. I think that's all the coin. And we've also got these archers now that are sending, well, they're running all the way. Where's that archer going? All the archers are running this way. Wow, the archers are very far out. I think it's because it seems to be that the grass is growing around where the water is, which makes perfect sense. But they're also extremely far out, which is a bit worrying, considering that they're running there, and now when it goes dark, they're going to have to leg it the other way. But anyway, it is what it is. So the dog's barking there, which indicates that we do have an attack. And which way is it? Nope. They weren't barking. They were barking, but I don't know which way the attack will be. And is this Blood Moon? Some more coin. I'm going to go back to see what the state of the crops is. Loads of coin all the way here, which is excellent. What we like to see. And also the crops are actually growing quite nicely, if you can see that. And there's couple more people here as well. So, no blood moon or anything, which is good. These guys, for some reason, just defending the archer. Ironically defending behind him, but there you are. I don't think we need any other... I don't think we need really any other upgrades, really. Okay, I'm going to... Do I send the attack? No, it's a bit too late. We'll send it tomorrow. Because what we'll get today is all the farmers. And they'll get harvest off. And then we will fire barrel up. Then send the attack. And then go from there. Yep, sounds like a plan. Might not be a good plan, but it is a plan. This person is standing around near the farming area, so we will get ourselves another farmer. There are still loads of locations and places we can farm. You can see all of this is slowly going up, which is good. Should really put that in the water, shouldn't we? Just so it's out the way and we can see it better. There's the first crops of the season, and there's some more as well. So farming is well and truly underway. I'm going to probably put loads of coin down so that guy can fill that back up. But I'm very happy that we went through winter without any serious issues with coin. I mean, we did get quite low at one point, and we did have to curb our spending somewhat. But realistically, we were rebuilding stuff, we were upgrading, we were buying people back, we were, you know, doing all sorts that we would normally not do. So that's good. Happy with that. And also now we're getting full bags. That is pretty much a full bag there. Yeah, that is now a full bag. Excellent. All right, so I'll leave them to crack on with that. Looks like there's a farmer standing around doing nothing, so we know that they were maxed out on the farming there. Let's just give this guy loads more coin. Just to, again, fill that up. There's another person coming along here, which we'll hire and get a couple more archers on there. Gonna go on the... you know what I'll do? I will go for that. And I want to go 1, 2. So... I'm going to have to box clever on this one. What I want to do is get all the coin from the right hand side, wait for the attack to be finished, and we need to get fire barrels as well. 1, 2, 3. There's going to be loads of coin around here. There we are. Just waiting for these guys. I bet there's loads of coins on the archers as well. No, there's not. There's not loads of coins on the archers, strangely, even though there's some, like, flowers there and such that you'd normally see them. Okay. So as soon as this attack is... I was going to say as soon as the attack's over with, I'm going to send it now. These things here take care of most of it. So, you know... The guys here, they might take a couple of hits, but you know, not really a problem. They've taken out most of them. There you go. They just don't care. They've taken all them out, so that's good. So we didn't use the fire barrels, which is exactly what I wanted. So I didn't want any of the fire barrels to be used. So let's go back to here, and we'll get 1, 2 extra fire barrels. So that's, I think, 4 or 5 fire barrels on that side, which I think is okay, but I do want this at least the same on the other side. I'm just waiting for the day. Oh, hang on, there's some coin around here, so we'll actually stand next to these guys, get paid. These guys are already going to work. Just going to stand, and yes, that's what we want to see. And we'll get fire barrels on the left hand side as well. And we'll see if that's effective. I'm basically going to empty this bag. 1, 2, 3, 3 is not enough. Nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough. So, do any of these guys have coin? None of those guys do. It's normally the furthest person out will have the most coin. That's a decent amount of coin. And the fact that there's loads of coin all the way to the left here indicates that there is probably an archer. Yeah, there they are. Running and completely destroying the natural population of rabbits. And how far are they going? They do like to travel, don't they? And there's also someone here. Do you know what I think some of these people would have been? They would have been archers. And all that's happened is they've overextended. And when it goes to dark like that, they just haven't been able to run back in time, which is something I didn't expect to see, but no, it is what it is. It might not even be that, but it feels like it would be. Right, there's the attack. I'm just going to stop. Dog. Looking on the left, that means nothing. Okay. Well, standard procedure applies. Let's get these fire barrels. I want to get at least 4 fire barrels here. I don't know why I plucked that number out of the air, but I want a lot of fire barrels. We've already got several. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Alright. So there's the fire barrels there. Going to run to the right. Just going to stop just to get some more coin. I think you can do that every 20 seconds. So I haven't actually done the maths on like just how many coins you would get extra if you completely micromanaged it and pretty much counted in your head up to 20 and then stopped and then 8. I don't know how much you would actually get off that. I really don't know. But it's a noticeable amount when you're getting 3 coins every stop. And it's not as if you'd necessarily be like wasting any more time because you're stopping anyway to feed to get the horse to run quicker anyway. So, oh, dog was barking. Which way is he barking? Barking this side. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. And, oh, there is already the attack very well underway. And that's been destroyed. Okay, then. So that's something I did not expect to see. But that means now we've got all this. So we've lost both of the knights. I can tell because there's these 2 ripped. We'll buy them back. Those flies are not going to get any further. We've also got the spawners still spawning and still on fire, which I'm happy to see. And also, there's a builder behind him. Okay, I think that was it. That's it. Bell's ringing. Yeah, that's it. That's the attack done with. Happy with that. Fine. Okay, good. I think we will leave it there then for this episode of Kingdom. I'm going to obviously quickly go to the right-hand side here and, you know, just get all these guys rehired because there's loads of people around, lots of workers and such. We need to rebuild this, and there you are, and then get that guy hired again, and that guy, and yeah, we'll get most of this stuff back anyway. We won't have lost all of it. That should be about right. And there's a couple more now and again. There we go. Okay, so that was a decent defense there. It only got really 1 layer in, which we expected from that side anyway. There was 3 knights there. That is one of the downsides, that we have lost a knight that we just can't get back. That was one of the knights that we brought with us on the boat, and you can only hire up to the 2. So, a bit of a shame on that front, but it's not the end of the world. But we have, again, successfully managed to destroy one of the portals now on the right-hand side. So that, I think, should mean now we have... How many do we have? I'm trying to think. We'd have 2 and the portal on the left-hand side. Yeah, 2 on the dock portal on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side we just have 1 and the main wall portal. So there you are. Leave the sky coin. And yeah, like I say, we will leave it there for this episode. Next episode, we will probably destroy some more portal. I would like to think that we can get a good way on the left-hand side and hopefully get up to the dock portal. Probably not a destruction of the dock portal, but if we get close to it, then I'd be quite happy with that. Either way, we are going to leave the episode there, and as I said, hopefully next episode we can make some very good progress. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope it's been a nice one and a relaxing one too, and we'll crack on in the next one. As always, comments in the comments if you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic parting is